Hello, good morning. I am here for day 2 at CES. Today, the first thing we're going to be doing is checking out the Sands Hall. That's where all the baby stuff, the sleep tech, all the smart home stuff is going to be. I'm excited to dig into it. Let's see what I find. So the first thing I did when I got into Sands was I saw Sleep Number, and they released a new bed. Now, I've been a big fan of sleep tracking. This is the Oura Ring. It tracks your sleep. It does a very good job, but I always thought it made sense in the actual bed. When I walked over to their booth, that's exactly what they did. So in their new Sleep Number Bed 360, it actually tracks your sleep, and there's an app that pairs with it, and it can tell you how much sleep quality you actually had over the course of the night. The nice thing about it is it integrates into all their other stuff, so the bed automatically adjusts to be more comfortable when you need it, and they're on. Now, I didn't lay on the bed because there's a lot of people who laid on it, but I'm sure it's comfortable and I'll get the best sleep of my life if I had it. Then I saw Ring, which is now an Amazon company. They had their own booth. Which is really nice is that they just released a new doorbell here at CES. Now, their doorbells traditionally were like replace the actual doorbell, but this one's pretty cool because it actually goes over the peephole. So instead of actually rewiring your doorbell, you can just easily integrate it right into your peephole, and of course you can still see out of it on the other side, which is really awesome. But it's battery powered, so for people with apartments and who really can't make permanent adjustments to their house, this works perfectly. There is no release date for this yet, but they said the price point is going to be around $200. I'm really excited to see this device because I will be a purchaser of it. If some of you didn't know, Losant is based in Cincinnati, Ohio. So is Procter & Gamble, and they had an incredible booth this year. It was big, beautiful, you name it. When I walked in, the very first thing I saw was a smart toothbrush. I was a little sad because who wants to see a smart toothbrush? Once I started to dig in, it was pretty cool. Overall, the nice thing is it can track how many times you brushed, where you brushed, calculate your streak of how many times you brushed, and give you recommendations on how to brush better. It seemed more practical than I would have expected in the first place, but now there is no reason to have those pearly whites. Also, at P&G's booth, they had a new home scent device. So this device is Wi-Fi powered, and it sits in your house to disperse scents to make your house smell good. The cool thing about it is they said that it actually dispersed up to 2,500 feet and lasts 3 to 6 months. So you buy these cartridges, and each cartridge has its own scent, and it will just make sure your house is always smelling good. The cool thing about this device is you can set up routines, it can change colors, it works with Alexa, so it does all the smart home things that you want it to do, but now you can have your house always smelling good all the time. Overall, P&G's booth was enormous. There was a lot of things there, but these were the 2 IoT specific things that I saw. So the next cool booth I saw was actually Energizer's, the company who makes the batteries. Energizer now has an entire smart home suite, and it was filled with smart lights, smart plugs, smart cameras, smart motion sensors, all the smart home stuff that we expect now, but they're rolling out all of that this year. The cool thing about all these devices is that they are going to fall around under the $50 price point, which is really, really cheap and really, really affordable for people who want to get into smart homes. They're all Wi-Fi enabled, so they won't require any hub, but all of these devices look very awesome, and I'm excited to try them out this year. Next up, I saw Kano's booth. So Kano is typically known for their little kits that they made for kids, but they now have a Harry Potter kit that kids can build a wand and then use that wand to learn how to code. The wand actually interacts with the computer via Bluetooth, and they can wave it and do spells and write scratch-like programs to interact with the wand, which I thought was incredible. The wand itself is only 99 bucks, so it's pretty cost effective for what you're getting. So the first thing that I did was picked up the wand and tried to do spells, but unfortunately it was a demo, so it didn't work. But if I was a kid, I would love this device. If you have kids, you should get them this device. But it was awesome. I'm having a lot of fun finding all this cool stuff at CES. The good thing is I'll be back at it again tomorrow, finding more things. Again, if you have something you want me to look at, feel free to reach out in the comments. I'll be happy to go buy those things. But until tomorrow, stay connected.